Welcome to Frisco, Texas. It is great to have you with us as we have a couple of teams amped up and excited to go into Scooter's Coffee Frisco Bowl to see who will leave here as Frisco Bowl champions. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on a team from the AAC, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Army's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll pull it down. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
So Old Dominion's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Monarchs will call on their punt team. He'll call for the fair catch here. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got the back over the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, it's Thompson. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
The Monarchs send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The Black Knights trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Black Knights! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun.
And he intercepts it. Bringing it back.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
A 3rd down try for the offense. On the option. Now the toss. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll go to the fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. The snap sets up to throw. He lets it fly. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the 1st quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. If you can't throw it late, it's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned ready.
Now the play fake. He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He's got his man. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Big fullback's got it. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. And the Black Knights are marching down the field. They'll run the option. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Line getting set on 2nd down. Running back goes in motion. Handoff to the fullback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. Touchdown, Army! What a catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation of time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. It's a draw. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Monarchs will hustle to the line. The play action fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Handoff to the lone back. At the 45 on its way. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quick strike complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Monarchs look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Collins. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's the handoff. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Incomplete, and the defense holds. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Fullback's got it. Ran through the contact.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. The back goes in motion. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Finds his tight end. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Black Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He finds his man. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm.
And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thompson. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Finds a man on the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. It is good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, a 1st half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a dynamite start to the Frisco Bowl. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Frisco Bowl.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man. It's Spears. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the sophomore just a little too much on that one. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the 1st down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Slides away. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Old Dominion. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. From the gun, running back on the move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now on the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Still on his feet at the 45. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Black Knights!
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And they'll try to tack on 2. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. At the 40, there he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in 3rd down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field if somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape. And then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on him because he slides to protect himself.
On the run, it's Collins. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. And the Monarchs racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Power football with the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the offense. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got it in the middle. It's Collins. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the running back there on that angle route against zone coverage. He wasn't in a hurry. He was able to sort of find the soft spot in the defense and just gear down, make himself an easy target.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Trying play action. Spits it out to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the players. The officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
23,
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Shakes off the defender. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Collins. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. It's caught. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the crow route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the draw. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He's looking to pass. Coming after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants, buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll try the left side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He makes the connection. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send you. Send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Off play action on 1st down. And that one's incomplete. Now on second down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Army! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
They had a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
They'll line up to go for 2. Looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. To the air on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Old Dominion. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
PAT unit on the field. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Selvia. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Afterburner's coming. At the 20. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you've got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling help lead to that long touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's good. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Monarchs in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He's looking to throw.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Spears. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
It'll be a draw. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. On the run, it's Thompson. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We've got to figure something out. We've got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Working that left side now. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Hill. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He's looking to throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Buying some time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Fires to the right. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Give to the big fullback. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They'll run the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. The Black Knights looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Bulls his way forward. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Movement here from the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Army! And they grab the lead here in overtime.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was payment.
Interesting decision here as they'll go ahead and go for 2. Running back goes in motion. They didn't get it, and we'll see if that little bit of aggression comes back to haunt them.
That keeps the score. Army 44.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. He's going to pass. He caught it. Touchdown, ODU. They They tied the game, and now they can win it with an extra point. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The extra point for the win. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement. Where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game, decided in overtime, crushing moments.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.